Hi my lovelies, just come back. I thought I'd do a bit of me cross stitch with you. If you remember, I showed, oh where is it? I am attempting to do Fox and the Poppies. Yeah, that's what I'm attempting. So there's all my colours on there, and I have started one little tiny bit there to give me an idea of where I'm going to start now, so I thought I'd show you. So I just drew out one square because I can't show you the pattern because you're not allowed to. So I just drew out one square, so I hadn't even told you where I've started on the picture. I've just picked a place and thought that's where I'm going to start. I know, but so I've got my things here. Now this is where I finished off last night, so I just thought I'd show you. Sorry I can't zoom in, but I'm going to show you. I put it on the back of the magnet. To tie off, all I do, I come in soon. Can I zoom in a bit better? See them stitches there? I'm just going to literally run my needle under them. There's a better way to do it, but this is just the way I like to do it. So I've done that. Let me get my scissors. Annie's very kindly given me some of those, so I might be trying to put my threads on them after. I might have to watch a video and see how you do that. So I've got some scissors, so you literally just snip it. That's it. That's it. No tying of knots, nothing. Okay. So now I know my next colour is going to be this one. So all I'm going to do, there's 6 strands, don't forget. My fingers are cold today. So I'm going to find one strand, because you need it 2-stranded for these stitches, it says on the instructions. I need 2 strands. So I used to pull out 2 strands. I don't anymore. Sometimes I can pull them straight away. Other times I've got to do this, flicking it over. I mean, you see them on these programs and they just pull and pull and pull like that, and it all comes out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I start off all right, and then I go a bit hey-ho. So I've got one piece. See, just one long piece. Put your 2 ends together. This is so much easier than what I was doing, because I was trying to tie knots and everything. Put your 2 ends together. If you've got a needle threader, great. If you're like me and you haven't, well, I have got one, I just don't know where it is. Get your needle, thread the 2 ends together. So this at the other end has got, where are we? Yeah, the other end's got a loop. That end have got 2 ends together. So you're going to thread 2 ends in there. Need the concentration, tongue's hanging out. Oh, no, missed. Even with my new glasses, I still have a hell of a job doing this. Is that in? Yeah. So you've got the 2 ends in. You see them? Just pull it, some of it through. And then you've got the loop end there. So I'm going to find, I've got 3 there and a 2 there, which is them 3 there and 2 there. If I'm just going to check on my big one. 1, 2, yeah. So on there I've got 1, 2, 3, and 1 stitch there and 1 stitch there. Ignore the one above. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in there. So I'm going to come where there are 2 stitches there. I'm going to come by the side there, and that's going to be my stitch there. So that, can you see? So them 3 there and there, all these here are these here, and I've crossed them out, so I've coloured the squares in. So I'm going to do the Z's next. So it's going to be that one square there, yeah, that one there, sorry, that one below it, that one to the side of it, and then I'm going to start filling in. It's called cross country stitch, where you just fill in all the Z's that you can see in your pattern while you've got enough thread. But that's where I'm going to start, where the 1 2 is there by the side of it. So what you do, I'm going to stick that over there, is I'm going to go, it doesn't matter which way you go, whether you go from that hole to that hole, that hole to that one to that one, that one, as long as you do the same pattern all the way around. So if you go all that way first and then that one second, you need to do it on all your crosses. So it doesn't matter if you go top or bottom first, as long as you've got the cross the same way. So the top thread is always going the same way and the bottom thread's always going the same way. So I always start, more often than not, top to bottom, or top, well, depending. If I go down a row, it can alter, but you'll find your own way. Jen taught me this because I couldn't manage. Oh, I've done that wrong, haven't I? Go up first. So you're talking. So I'm going to go up that hole, and then I'm going to go, so I've come up that one and I'm going to go down that one there. So up that one, I'm going to leave a tail like that on the back, and then I'm going to go down my diagonal, okay, like that, and then pulled it all the way through, and then see that hoop, I'm going to get my needle, and then I'm just going to pull it through, and it catches there, so it can't go anywhere. And there's your half line there. So then I'm going to come up that one. Yeah. Oh, the other needle, let me move that out of the way. I'll put that on there. And then to finish it off, cross there, down that one. And then I know that I want them 2 squares there to be the next 2. So I'm going to try and, I'm trying to do this standing up because I can't see on my phone unless I stand up, and then across, so I've got them all facing the same way. Now you could do the next line on the next square, but I don't. I do each cross as I'm going because I get confused. I know, it doesn't take a lot to confuse me. So I've always got them all going in the same direction. So up at the, so go up that one, across and down that one, come here, up that one and down that one. So we've now finished 1 2 3, which is 1 2 3. So all I'm going to do, I do this on my big chart, but because I can't show you that, so I would just scribble out in pencil. I do it in pencil because then if I did want to do another one, and just by the idea in the threads, I could just rub out the pencil. So now I want to do, so I can either go down here and do these, or I can work across, down and across. So I think I'm going to go across to here, down these, across that way and up. But you do it on whichever way you want. So I'm going to go from there and I'm going to go over to that one. So I've got 1 2 3, and I'm going to come up, see them 2 there, I'm going to come up in between those 2. So those 2 are on my little map, and that one is, and I want to come up over here. So as I say, it doesn't matter which hole you do first, as long as the diagonal's in the same. Some like to go top to bottom, some like to go bottom to top. So 1 2, and sometimes, as you say, you come up in the wrong place, so just take it back down Now I do it with a hoop only because I find it easier to hold, but some just do it loose. You don't need a hoop, it's just because I had it here and I find it easier. And then we want 2 stitches behind, down the next row down. So I'm going to put them in now. Whoops. I have enjoyed this. Bet you I haven't been in frame, have I? I haven't been seeing it now. I mean, I am literally, this is my, well, you've seen the projects that I've done. So it's a learning curve. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 4, yeah. And I wanted 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to cross them 4 stitches out. And now I want to do them 2. So I come across to that one. I've just finished that square there, so I'm going to come down 1 square to that one. So let's have a look. So there he is there. Can you see him? Probably not the best cotton. Ooh. No. Yep, that one. So I want to do 2 here. So how's everybody's day? It's stormy here. The wind is really high. Gale force winds, gale force rain. Not even get gale force rain, but you know what I mean. It is raining buckets and buckets. It has not stopped since early hours of yesterday morning. A lot of water on the roads, a lot of floods, a lot of trees coming down. Hubby had a job getting home yesterday, so he's going to take sorry, Ba. So he's taking a different route home tonight. So I've done those 2. I'll do those 2. So same principle again. If you can find the hole. Yeah, so he went a different way to work this morning. And he's going to come back, I think, that way tonight, because it does avoid the floodplains a little bit. Now, this road does get flooded, but not quite as bad. So this project is going to probably take me months and months and months. But thankfully Annie has sent me a few little cross-stitch card projects to do. So I can always do them in between. So I've done them 2 there. And then the next 2 is over again, but I need to do 1. So I've got them 2 there. So I need to do 1 there and then miss 1 and then 2. So it's there. Miss 1 and then the next 2, so miss that one and up that one. And as I say, sometimes I go top to bottom, sometimes I go bottom to top, but as Jen told me, as long as they're all going the same direction, that's what you want, and you get your own routines and ways of doing it. Oops, come here. And I want that pattern done again on the row below. So I'm going to go back over here and do the same pattern again. But wasn't it easy, that cast on bit with the loop? So much easier. I was in terrible trouble trying to knot it, and I was trying to thread it, you know, like the way I cast off the cotton. You can do that when you start, but I made a right hash of it. See that one there, I've just made a right hash of, and I put that hole, you see it's in the wrong place. See, I wasn't watching what I was doing. Is it the bottom hole or the top one? So I've got to try and get this back out now, the same hole that I've just gone down. No, that hasn't worked. So what I do, if it hasn't worked, I'm going to have to try and pull it out. See, that's what happens when you don't watch what you're doing. I've just caused a knot, which is fine. I'll just pull one out at a time. Sorry, you can't see, can you? You will find, like, well, you might go do it straight away. I can't see the light. And find that you can do it straight away. But I can't. I am absolutely crap at it. The one. So both pulled out. Yeah, so that's both of them pulled out. So then you've got to re-thread your ends. So I'm just going to snip the ends because I made them a bit fluffy. See? I'm glad that happened so you can see. Got my big head in the way. I couldn't do what the other girls do, watch videos and cross stitch. I'm not that good. Right. That's where I went wrong, so I need to push. See, I went, can you see that thread there? I went that side of it. I went over there instead of over here, so it's level with that one underneath. So I went over there, so that made it look funny. So, yeah. Oops a daisy. It is strange trying to do this standing up, I got to admit. I need to find how people set their phones up so they can see, because they seem to be able to do it. Zoom in really easy peasy. And zoom out really easy peasy. I don't. So I've done that one, and I've got one more underneath, which is in between that row and that one. You'll see now where I'm going to come up there. So it takes forever for me to do a couple of stitches, that's what I mean. I mean, you watch the ones that have been doing it for, like Tracy's DP and Crafts and Jen's Creations. They've been doing it for 20 odd years, so they were whiz at it. So it's miss 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm going to come up there, it tells me to. Yeah. So yeah, Joshua's going to pick, he's in school in sixth form this morning, this afternoon, but he come home dinner time with him and his friend. His friend's dropped his car off here, and Joshua's drove our car to school so he can pick the girls up for me, so I don't have to go out, because I had a bit of a rough night. But we'll go into that another time. So he very kindly said he would pick the girls up for me, which I got to admit is a blessing today. There you go. So I don't know if any of you are interested following me along, but what I'll do is I'll do some more, and then next week I'll come on and show you my progress and maybe do some more with you, and you can see me make a right ash of it again. Yeah, right, I'll just sit down and I'll go to the end of this. Let me just scribble out the ones that I've done. So we've done that one, them two, and now we've just done those two. So okay, just checking that I am in the right place. Yeah, them two to the side, them two underneath. Can you see if I'm there? Yeah. So I think I'll do a quiche for tea tonight. Quiche, new potatoes and some salad. So I will, once I finish this thread, I will go and do that. Oh, I can't see there. Because what's the time? 3:05. So the kids will be home in about 40 minutes. So I'll load this. It's, what day is it today? It's Tuesday today, so I'll probably load this up for Wednesday. So don't be too critical of me when you watch it and say, oh my God, what is that woman doing? She needs to watch some more videos. But I'm one of these people that like just getting stuck in and giving it a go and then moan like hell when it goes wrong. But as I say, Jen and Tracy have both said they're willing to help me if I do make a complete and utter thing of it all, which I thought was very nice of them. So, but yeah, I've watched a few videos, and the company that have made this kit, they've got YouTube page, but she's only did 5 videos, I think, or 5 or 6 videos, and she hasn't put any up for about 5 years. But it's basically all that you need to know for the basics. And I think she still hasn't posted for 5 years and only posted them 6 in a relatively short time. And I think she's got a subscription of, I don't know, 30,000 or something. You can see how useful they are. So I've done that row. Now I'll do this row over here. So we've done that one. Cross it off. That's my list. I was betting when I go back to look at the big pattern, that would probably have to have been, should have been over there, because I didn't actually measure. I sort of guesstimated. And I think probably with this sort of stuff, you're probably supposed to grid it. Are you supposed to grid it? I don't know. I see people grid it. Am I supposed to grid it? Anybody know? Or can I just wing it like this? Find a you know, a starting point and go from there. I have watched a few things on gridding, but I thought it was a bit complicated. I'm one of these people that will probably do it eventually and then go, oh, why didn't I do this months ago? It's so much easier. But I am one of those people. I runs like mad. Right. So we've got 1, 2, T, 1, 2, T. Did you cut the fleet? Put it into paper to make a cup of tea. So, and then now we've done them 3, so we want a 5. Have I got enough thread yet? Might got enough thread to do these 5 up here. So that row down there, can you still see? Yeah, she says just. So I'll do them 5, and I'll probably have to tie it off, I suppose. Where did I finish at the top, or I finished at the bottom? So I'll start at the bottom and work my way up, just so you're not wasting your cotton. So I've got Mrs. Coffee's video to watch. It's on pause at the moment. So I might watch that while I'm making the quiche. What one is it? Unboxing Home Craftology, is it? Is that how you say it? Probably trashed that name. So I shall be doing that. Can you hear the wind? You probably can hear it, can't you? Is that bad? And I must remember that all these symbols on here are not the right symbols, because I changed the symbols just in case. What was on the map, just in case some smart person could work it out. So I changed all the symbol letters around, which took me stupidly, I don't know why I think of these ideas, but it took me forever because I kept putting the right symbol in, and then I was having to rub them out because I thought, I don't want the right symbol, I want the wrong symbol in there, if you know what I mean. 5, so one more. So what I'll just do, that's why I'm just doing this one colour now, and then I'll, oh, I think I might get enough on here to do that last 3. That'll be handy if there is. And I'm just putting it towards me because I can't quite see that hole, because there's 3 just to go under there needed. I'm wondering if I could just have enough thread to do it. Now we can thread it off, can't we? So, as I say, I hope you enjoy this video. As I say, it's just showing people like me that have never experienced anything like this, never done anything like this, never been shown how to do anything like this, and it's just literally winging it from just watching a couple of videos, grabbing a kit and off to go. So I'm hoping Mandy Moran was on my live on, what day are we? Monday? Last night? No, the night before? Sunday night. And she said she wants to have a go. So I'm hoping, Mandy, if you're watching, that you're going to do it along with me. And then she can chat to me, or I can chat to her about how we're finding things or where we're going wrong. So, come to the back, and all I'm going to do, see them stitches there? I might show you up close again. See them stitches there? I'm going to try and run my needle up the back like that. So, and then pull the thread through. With my scissors, and then just literally cut it. I don't think it looks too messy, does it? Put that one back at the front. So there you go. That's our first bit of stitching. And how many did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 2, 3, about 34 stitches in that time. So it is going to be a slow process, folks, but hey ho. And we'll do it together. Well, no, I will do some because I'll carry on now after, once I've got the tea stuff prepared and it's all cooking away. I will, that's my embroidery scissors, eBay I think. Yeah, so if you like what you see, you might want to hang around and watch some more. And if you like it and you haven't subbed and you'd like to, I would really appreciate it if you press the old red subscribe button, or just the notification button to let you know when I put a video live. I do cross stitch, diamond painting, colouring, all sorts on there. So yeah, so I'm going to leave that on there because I'm going to get another strand out ready to start. I'll put my pencil over by there, and I'll love and leave you. Please take care, look after yourself, and please come and, oops, hit the light. Please come and join me when we do some more. Take care. Bye for now.